So today we've got something a little bit different for you. We've got one of our followers and subscribers, Geraint. We got him down for a driver fit-in, just wanted to come for a driver fit-in. So we thought we'd pop on the cameras, document the process and show you guys. So as you know, we do things very in depth here. So I hit well over 100 shots in this fit-in, probably about 120, 130 shots. So I really tried to edit it down, compress it, but hopefully it still flows well. You can see some of the results from the different combos that we did try. But if you do have any questions, please pop it below. I'm happy to get back to you. And if you fancy coming down for a super in-depth custom fitting like you're just about to watch, then I'll pop the description and the link below. Head to our website, book in, and come see me for a fit.
Okay, yeah, so the driver is an eBay purchase.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's because I've got fed up with the Sim 2 and I've gone back to Titleist.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's
just anything wrong with the Sim 2 in general, or you just kind of fancy the change?
the look.
Just look?
I'm very traditional. I like a traditional head.
Okay.
And I tried the Sim 2 I've had that a year.
Yeah.
And I decided that no, I'm going back to being traditional. So it's
yeah. Okay. And how has this driver been going for you?
It's not too bad, you know. There's not much difference with any of the drivers I've had over the last X number of years, really, because not been properly fitted. I suspect is probably the issue. So it's
okay. All right.
Yeah, they're all about 200, 220. You know, so it's
So you think like on course best yardage is around 220?
220.
Like
that's my playing average on shot scope, shall we say? So it's so I keep all the tracks of that, shall we say? And all the drivers from the 917 to the TS3. Okay. Then Sim 2 have all. There's not been that much change on them, this sort of thing, you know. So it's
okay.
And this one is following the same path at the moment. Okay. And hopefully, then after this today, we might change that. You know, so.
Hopefully.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So anything that you notice with this in terms of like ball flight, low, high, struggle with any miss left, right, anything?
Miss to the right if I try and force it, and I'm trying to get the ball going higher because I've known for a penetrating ball flight. It's quite a low one. Okay. Yeah. Interesting. But that's good on dry fairways because it just runs for miles.
Runs out. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But now I'm trying to carry it out there because playing on clay. The ball doesn't land and stop, so there's no. I don't get away with the one ring along the ground, should we say? So.
TSR2, 11 degrees, set A1, so neutral off, neutral lie, 45-inch playing length. We've got a Tour AD DJ 6S, which is a bit of an older one, to be fair. DJ, like we just discovered, a bit of a softer tip profile, firm in the butt section, 45-inch playing length at D3 swing weight. So let's get set with this and see what it's doing. Not bad. Little fade down there.
Yeah, that's the fade. Yeah. Oh, straight out the centre though.
Yeah, I mean, pretty good strike, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Again, like I said, a lovely drive. Yeah. Dead straight down there. And yeah, you probably weren't far off of that 220 number. It was at 214. Yeah. Okay, a little bit low in the head to be fair. So,
okay. Yeah.
Do you know sort of what that does in terms of how it affects the performance?
No.
So a low in the head strike, so something that's called gear effect.
Yeah.
It will reduce the launch and increase the spin.
Oh, okay.
So both bad things for distance.
Yeah.
It's generally a reasonably efficient part of the head, but yeah, so we can see the launch there, 13.3, spin at 3,500. Yeah. That's, again, a lot of backspin, will be influenced by the strike, of course. But yeah, not really what we want. Path, again, pretty consistent.
Yeah, but then going back to my lesson bit, I've been happy with my out to in and my face being fairly neutral, shall we say. So,
yeah, fantastic delivery. Yeah. Really, really good. An angle of attack 4.8 up, that's pretty good. Yeah,
that's good.
Nothing wrong with that, just strike at the moment.
And we used to have negative.
Right, hitting down on it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, okay.
That's it, yeah.
So that's good then.
Yes.
That's really good.
Ooh, lost the balance. Going after it.
Again though, I mean, you're not going to be upset with any of these really on course. They're all in the fairway. Yeah.
That's why I'm known as Mr. Boring, really, because I just like smack it down the middle.
Better strike again though, very marginally heated, but up in the face. It's in a good spot. Yeah. Again, pretty decent delivery. Yeah. Just do kind of end up with a bit too much spin really, don't we? I mean, so far we've got 38, 35, 29, and 3,000. So we're averaging 3,300 backspin, which is a lot. Definitely influenced a bit by strike, of course, but still, even that one was a better strike, and we're at 3K. So a bit too much backspin.
Going up on that one.
A little fadey, but
And as I said, when I try and force it, and that's the one that does happen, should we say, you know. So.
I mean, I would take that any day of the week. It's only 16 yards offline. I mean,
but the distance is nowhere near where you want to be.
Yes, yeah. So I mean, we can see there's always that horizontal pattern of long left, short right.
Yeah.
So the longest left one was 229 total.
Yeah.
And we're averaging 220 total distance.
Yeah.
With an average
again, which is what my shot scope data gives me.
Yeah, absolutely. Average launch of 15, average backspin 3,200, 202 carry, 220 total. So I reckon we can get a little bit of a performance gain for you.
Okay then.
So don't mind the look of that.
No, it doesn't look too bad, So
it's a little bit shorter than yours, that one currently.
Oh,
so 44.75.
Yeah.
Swing weight is just over C9, so yours being at D3, it's quite a bit lighter.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be really interested to see how that feels to you. Again, very straight. Sounded a little high on the face, maybe?
Yeah, it was just a tad high, but...
Yeah, okay. Again, you just don't really... you're not really scaring the rough too much, are you? You're very straight.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Very straight.
Oh, yeah, that one is, yeah.
Okay, a little bit of Healy, but not bad.
Yeah.
Still a little bit too much launch and a little bit too much spin.
That's it,
okay,
yeah, right.
Interesting. Even going from 11 to a 9. So that's more of like the miss that you worry about.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Interesting.
No, still too much backspin though. Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, again, so that one there, so open face, we know that an open face is going to add loft.
That's it, yeah.
And if we look at the strike, I mean, that is spin central, low heel.
Yeah.
That strike is not what we want to be seeing.
I'll be worried about. Yeah.
Just wants to go a little bit right,
That's
doesn't it? Which is interesting, actually. It's not overly what I would have expected against yours.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still a pretty neutral setup. I haven't tweaked face angle or anything like that. But it being a little bit shorter, a little bit lighter.
Yeah.
I would expect it to be a little bit easier to square up. But again, that's theory, right? Theory doesn't always play out. So again, even more extreme into TSR 3 head, which is obviously the slightly lower spin than the 2, and 8-degree head turned up to 8.75. So we're really going a bit extreme on the loft now.
Okay, well, I've been down to a 7-degree before now.
Have you?
Yeah. My early days.
Nice. A little leaky, but not bad.
No, it's it, yeah. It'll be off, is it? No, not too far off the centre. Yeah.
No, not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, tiny bit open, tiny bit Healy.
Yeah.
Do 2,900 spin, okay. It's fine. Again, it's like, it's one of those.
Is that number just fixed?
It's just, it doesn't change, yeah.
The spin's always going to be about 3,000. Top centre. Yeah.
Yeah, again, a little fadey, wasn't it? But
again, just a little bit fadey, but...
Oh, striking it slightly better, this one.
Yeah. Oh, into out. Ooh.
Yeah, pretty neutral. I mean, it's 0.6 into out's good. There's a lovely, nice high draw.
Yeah.
How did the strike feel?
Felt fairly good, that one, should we say, sir.
Okay. So you've got a little bit more up on now, which is interesting. Probably a little bit of an earlier release.
Yes.
Again, it's a little bit low toe, isn't it?
So, yeah, that's it, yeah, so...
It's not terrible. Like, again, I feel like you just need to try and find strike a little bit better. That's all it is. Again, 15 launch, 26 backspin. It's okay. 144 efficiency. Again, pretty efficient, which is good. So it's just really tightening up that strike, getting it a bit more central. That will improve the numbers.
Yeah.
Now we are going to try the Paradigm Triple Diamond. It's 8-degree turned up to 9. Again, we're just going to close that face a little bit.
Okay.
With a bit of a different shaft. Acra 150 M3. So it's their regular, slightly softer tip profile. I find it's just quite an easy shaft, like to just use. Like it's quite light, quite easy to square the face up. So hopefully this one should help us do that.
All swing, that was.
So again, it's not a bad miss, like just down the right.
It's a usual miss, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, I wouldn't even call it a miss, to be honest. I mean, it's 230 yards, which actually isn't bad for that kind of shot.
That's it.
I mean, again, it's, you know, that just goes to show we've probably got a bit of potential in that, in this head. Yeah. I mean, it's not the best strike. No. Right out in the toe. Yeah. We left the face a little bit open, so we know that's not great for distance, but it still ended up at 230.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
For a not great shot, it's not bad. How does it feel straight off the bat, like weight-wise?
Yeah, feels okay, really.
Yeah, doesn't feel too much different to the other ones you sprung?
No.
No, okay. Oh, it's close.
Trying to hit very low again, isn't it?
Okay. I might keep that shaft the same for a minute and have a little flick about with a couple of different shafts and swing weights. So we're going to go 1K Pro Orange, which is a little bit of a counterbalance shaft, a little bit of a stiffer tip. Again, I'm going to see if that will help with the low strikes in the head. And yeah, I'm just making the head a little bit lighter as well, just hopefully make it a little bit easier to release it.
Oh, okay. Try to get the hands through.
That did get the hand through, yeah, absolutely. So again, it wasn't necessarily like a big miss. Yeah. It's kind of just the path getting a little bit more out to in, which is okay, it's fine. Better though, efficiency 143, launch and spin slightly better, 234 total, good.
It's coming down slowly. Yeah. Trying to get the hands over, still not working, no. Low heel.
But again, like as we'll call that a bit of a miss, or a bit of a miss hit. Yeah. So yeah, low heel strike. Yeah. Yeah, okay, we're going to expect the spin to come up from that strike. Yeah. But actually, that result.
Yeah. On the course again, you just
215 yards in the middle of the fairway.
That's it, yeah.
It's a good bad one.
That's a bit of launch. Yeah. Out the centre. A tad low, maybe.
A little bit low, I think, yeah. Definitely a little bit of a low strike pattern consistently with a lot of the combos, isn't there? Yeah. Okay. So I haven't tried that yet. Cobra, Aerojet.
Yeah, okay.
Standard head, 9 degree. That was better, I think.
High. Slightly high, looking at that, but...
Yeah. Which is good. Exactly what we want, so it's going to move the strike up the face a little bit. Yes, better. Good. Okay. Interesting. Guess it's the same old thing. It's just probably a little bit too much launch, a little bit too much spin. 17 launch, 26 spin, even with a good strike.
Yeah. So the launch is too much then, is he saying, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, 17's pretty high, right? Okay. 17's high, 26 is high. I mean, if the spin was down low, that would be great, because if you've got high launch, low spin, that's a great recipe for distance. If you've got high launch and, I mean, I wouldn't call that high spin, but mid spin, 26.
Maybe I'm trying too much to get the ball airborne with.
No, I don't mind it.
Increasing the launch.
Hitting 5 up's fine for someone your swing speed, because the more you hit up, the more we're going to launch it. Yeah. You just need to get the right head and combo to get that spin in the right window. It's definitely helping to move the strike up the head, though.
It, that's a good strike.
Yeah, it's a very good strike. Okay, let me just change that head over. I'm going to keep it Cobra for now. Okay. I'm going to whack the LS on there. Okay. So this is just the standard one at the moment. Hopefully, if we can get the lower spin head, get a setup that's easy to get it square, and you're striking this better. Yeah, that's what we want.
Felt low. Yeah. Oh, too low though. Actually, just felt low. But actually, looking at that thing, it's.
I mean, again, it's a decent drive, 223 total, probably a little bit low. Yeah, a little bit low in the head, yeah.
Gentle fade, ball out of zone.
Again, I mean, it's super straight, great bad one.
That's it, yeah.
I mean, again, I think there's a little low in the head. Yeah, low in the head. Interesting. For some reason, gone straight back to hitting it a bit low in the head.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, low centre.
Okay. Okay, I'll just try. Back to TSR, TSR 3, this is 8-degree head set at 8 degrees now.
Okay.
Slightly upright, slightly lighter weight in the head, Ventus Red TR 5S.
Okay. I like that sound. Oh, that's why, because it's high.
Yeah, that's the best one today.
Yeah.
243 total.
Oh, yeah.
So it's probably going to be a bit too low spin, but yeah, 1600, there we go.
Is that too low then?
Yeah, it's a bit too low.
Oh, okay.
Bit too low.
Well, I can fix that one.
No, it's good though, because this is where we want to be getting to.
Yeah.
But getting that strike in the right part of the head and getting the face squarer will start to give us better results. And again, 144 efficiency, so still good.
I like this one.
A bit low?
Yeah, tad low.
Again, that carried 220 and went 240.
Yeah.
Can't have been that low. It's really good, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yes, but that's actually pretty good numbers. I mean, that's probably some of the best numbers we've had today.
Yeah, okay, yeah, the launch angle is back down, isn't it? Yeah, so...
Yeah, a little bit, because of the
five up is good.
Low strike, yeah, because of the slightly low strike. But still 220 carry, 240 total.
Yeah.
So
rather than my 200 carry, 220 total. Yeah.
Exactly, almost straight away with this too, we've added 20 yards compared to everything else.
High, yes.
Again, like 3 in a row, 220 carry, 240 total.
Yeah.
Close.
Dude, I love that sound.
Probably a little bit low in the head, wasn't it?
Yes, that one, yeah.
Still getting a decent result out of it though, 228.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit low. But the strike on this one is getting better. It's not all over the face, do you know what I mean? It's starting, starting to dot closer to the middle, which is good.
See, I like that. That just feels good.
Yeah?
Because I'm not even worried where the ball's going, because it's going down the middle somewhere. Isn't I'm not even looking at it, you know.
That's a feeling that I've never had, so don't worry about where the ball goes. I'm always worried about where the ball goes. Again, lovely straight neutral ball flight.
Yeah.
Little low in the head again, but obviously that for you is basically your middle.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So I just need to work on getting that in the right place. Yeah.
Well, again, it's better though, isn't it? It's
slightly,
slightly better.
Where the other ones were more of a circle around the face, weren't they? Should we say it? High again. Yeah. Definitely getting high on the face.
Which again is good, you know?
Yeah.
Definitely getting the spin in a little bit of a better place.
Yeah.
Yeah, low.
Yes.
128, 126.
Oh, ball speed. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, just looking at ball speed. Yeah, launch and spin's definitely better. Ball
Yeah.
speed's just down a little bit. Any difference in weight straight away?
It feels heavier.
It was heavier?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh. Perfect strike.
Right out the middle, was it?
We'll find out in a minute.
245. Down the middle. Nice. Again, probably a little bit low spin. Yeah, 1900. Okay, cool. It's great though. Really good strike. Really good strike. Speed back up a little bit.
Yeah.
Awesome. Really good. Guess it sounded okay.
Yeah, a bit low, he had a said, but...
A bit low.
Yeah. What I call normal.
Normal, yeah. Again, 228. I mean, for a little bit of a low strike.
Yeah.
Yep. Get very centred though. Just face a little bit open again on that one.
That's it, yeah. So again, so it's on that line there is
Again, you see how much, what was the last one, 1900 backspin? That was 3000 backspin.
And as you said, that just then kills the distance.
Yeah, I mean, it's still not done bad. 228 is okay. I mean, it was the very best yardage we had with your driver.
No, that's it, yeah.
Good, tiny bit low?
Yeah, I felt a little bit high, but we shall see.
Felt a little bit high?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, 236. Yeah. Great distance number. Oh, pretty good. Pretty good. A couple of mil low.
Yeah, see, told you it was high.
Well, high for you, yeah.
Exactly.
But again, I mean, that's probably the best strike patterns we've had today. It's really dotting around around the middle, much better, isn't it? And again, this is not taking any shots out at all. The numbers are definitely much better. I mean, so the one thing I was trying to find was ball speed. I mean, that's one thing that was lacking from the Ventus Red setup that we had. I was trying to find more ball speed, which with this one, we're definitely getting.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. And even like late on in the fitting as well, so we think, so it's expected to go down a little bit.
I mean, if you compare that to yours, we're averaging 15 yards more total. Which is great.
But as you said, it's the spin number straight away, isn't it, should we say,
Yeah, 700 revs less spin. I mean, it's 10 yards of carry, but 15 yards of total, because it's coming in a little bit hotter. Yeah. And there's still a couple of low strikes in there as well. But consistency, pretty similar to yours. I mean, your setup actually was pretty good, to be honest. Like, you were very, very consistent with your setup. Yeah. Just the spin number was way too high.
Exactly, yeah.
So finding something that we could strike a bit better, it's going to get that spin rate down, get out there a little bit more. And
so it's interesting, like, the dispersion looks fairly similar on both, doesn't it?
It is, yeah.
Apart from the fact that
it is very similar, yeah. This one may be slightly more right, just a smidge, but it's really not far off.
That's it, yeah.
So I'll tell you what I have done. Yeah. So we've gone back to standard length.
Oh, yeah.
Which is 45.5, so a little bit longer. That is just a standard shaft, Tensi AV Blue.
Yeah, okay.
55 gram regular, but completely took their weight out of the head.
Oh, okay.
So there's no weight in the head at all. Yeah. So less head weight will make the shaft feel a bit stiffer.
Yes.
But because it's a regular, we're taking the weight out. Probably feels not too dissimilar to the slightly stiffer Ventus Red. Yeah. But definitely getting you releasing it better. That's it. Again, in theory, people would say, less head weight, you're going to get less ball speed. No. Obviously, we've just proven it's completely the opposite for you. And it would be interesting, once we're done hitting a couple more of this, I'll put the standard weight back in it for you so you can feel what it would be like just buying it off the shelf.
Yeah. Probably a little bit out-to-inny, but yeah, again, good high hit though. I like that.
Yeah, we're definitely averaging, just getting that little bit more distance out of it now, aren't we? Which is really good. Again, the strike pattern is just so much better.
It's surprising how much difference.
Make a small tweak to that.
So how much difference a spin actually makes, isn't it? Or even striking on the face.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, launch is probably now we're in a range where I probably wouldn't mind it being a touch higher out of a centered strike. So I'm just going to notch it up to 8.75.
Yeah.
It's better.
Was that better on the wrist?
That was better. It looked like a much better release.
That's it, yeah. That gentle draw on that one.
220 carry, 243 total.
Oh, there you go. That's a good one then.
Yeah, really good. Yeah. Really good. I mean, so again, you're still borderline, like a tiny bit low when you do get it like a tiny little bit of a draw. Yeah. It's borderline a little bit low spin. Yeah. 14 launch, just sub 2000 spin, decent efficiency at 144, but that's 220 carry and 243 total. So that's up a lot.
Yeah, that's good 20 yards up, isn't it, should we say?
Yeah. I'm very happy with that. I think. I'm very happy with that at 8.75.
That's it, yeah. So 8.75, yeah.
Because even that is it's borderline on the low side. Yeah. But you've actually got scope to turn that up even more. Yeah. So if you get to a realm where you are really starting to square the face, turn it up to 9.5. Yeah. Which would be fine. But actually, you could almost get away with playing at 8. You saw the average numbers 8 degree, but still 2,500 backspin. Because you do have a tendency of leaving that face a little bit open, which adds that spin.
And that's not getting the hands through again, isn't it? So
not releasing the club, it's kind of, I think there's a couple of things again we'll go over at the end, but I think that's exactly it. Yeah. So if I just I'll pop the weight back in. I mean, I'm hoping you'll feel this. If you don't feel this, then, because it is quite a big difference, putting 8 grams.
Okay. That's definitely low. Yeah.
I think the extra weight is definitely affecting the low strike. Yeah. Definitely.
I don't know if that's just pulling it further down.
Well, I think maybe if you get more that way, then that's probably going to influence that strike. Yeah. If there's more weight and you feel like it's dragging you more than you just releasing it, I think that would definitely be a factor. Yeah, and that's why I'd expect a little bit more, especially for someone who's got a little bit of a right miss, adding that weight back into the head, just making it hard to release, and getting, ultimately not getting the face square.
That's it, and that puts the
strikes back down
low strike,
yeah,
backspin right up. Yeah,
definitely better with the without the weight.
That's it, which is quite strange, isn't it? Well.
I like,
That's it,
Again, it's not a lot of other places would probably do that.
That's it,
But I love a good old dabble.
Yeah.
Not afraid to think outside the box.
Well, thanks.
So there we go. I really hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it made sense. I hope you kind of gained something from it. But yeah, where we ended up there is not where I expected to end up at all, to be completely honest. But that's why I love fitting. It's such a trial and error process. Instantly you get an idea of what you think will work. Theory does not always pan out. In fact, it's quite rare that theory pans out. So you've got to go through the motions, make sure you're testing enough variables, different heads, different head weights, different shaft weights, different lengths. Just go through as many different variables as you can, getting the feedback from the player in order to really dial it in and find the best combo of everything to get the results that we want. So yeah, that TSR 3 at the end there, 8 degrees turned up slightly at 8.75 to close that face slightly upright as well. Again, getting the start direction a little bit further left. Standard length, Tensi AV Blue 55 regular. Again, I normally like going a little bit shorter, but with a player like Geraint, where we're generally pretty straight, we're trying to gain yards. So going that little bit longer, enabled to pick up a little bit of swing speed, and then taking that weight fully out of the head, which to be honest was just a bit of test. It was a little bit outside the box because the swing weight went down to like C5, which is a bit mentally light in all honesty. But picking it up, it actually doesn't feel too bad. But everything just tightened up. Strike, direction, swing speed went up, distance went up, like it literally ticked every single box, and he liked the way it felt. So it just goes to show sometimes thinking a little bit outside the box and trying stuff that again, in theory shouldn't work, you never ever know. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.